Hi everyone, and welcome to this review of Airborne Kingdom, developed by the Wandering Band. Currently available on the Epic Games Store. So Airborne Kingdom is a city build with a difference. As you can see, you start with a tiny little flying city, just a town hall on a giant propeller, and your job is to build it into a massive city. So here is a city that I had developed, and you basically build your city. It's a really casual, relaxed game. You fly around, you encounter other settlements, rebuilding this sort of prophecy of this nation that flew through the sky thousands of years ago and united all the lands and helped everyone out. So you're basically going around discovering on the map where these different places are and helping them out by doing quests for them that involve traveling around the place, building things. So you have obviously need to create places where your people can live. You also can mine resources. Coal keeps your city afloat. Food, water are needed for your citizens to survive, but other things like iron, clay to make bricks, lumber in the form of forests, you need to actually scout out and find these things, and you then send, like an aircraft carrier, you send down little guys in planes to harvest these things and bring them back and then process them into the final materials that you can use to build things in your city, or to build projects for these other towns that you're trying to get on board. And then when you finally impress them enough by doing things for them, they'll join your little alliance, I guess, of cities. So that as you can see in this one here, we just did a quest for them and completed it. And now they've given us another quest to go and find some missing people that we can do that. And we can trade with them as well and be able to pick up resources we might be a bit lacking on. The map has 3 regions in it, and each region is a unique biome. This one is sort of a swampy ocean biome. What makes it interesting is that each region has resources that are abundant there and resources that are scarce. So you're going to face different challenges depending on which region you're working on. There's one region which is really rich in minerals, for instance, but very low on food. So you really want to make sure that you've found the farming technology and you're able to grow your own food before you get to that region to make it a lot easier. Otherwise, your people are going to start to starve. The happier people are, the more people are going to want to come and join your flying kingdom. There's little mini villages scattered around the place that you can get people to join you. There's a great research tree, so as you go around and encounter the cities, you can buy blueprints, and there's also a second tier of buildings that when you get 2 blueprints at the base level that combine, you can then build an advanced building that sort of does a bit of both. So in short, is it good? Yeah, I've really enjoyed my time playing it actually. If it's got no combat, no conflict, so if you're someone who just is looking for a mellow game that you can just chill out and play for a few hours and not be sort of stressed out, it's not that difficult. You got to obviously keep an eye on your resources, and there's a few moments where you might get a bit like, ooh, I'm about to run out of water and that's going to cause a real problem, or the worst scenario is running out of coal and having your city fall out of the skies. But once you've got your city developed a bit, you can sort of have a number of warehouses, you can do research that reduces your resource uses, or that allows you to stack buildings multiple times to get the most capacity. So like here we've got oases that we can get water from. As your city gets bigger, you can manage those shortfalls. You can get to a point where you can have 100 and something of a unit stacked up and not have to stress too much about it. So yeah, if you enjoy city building, if you enjoy that sort of balancing people's needs, very much the case of your citizens, as your airship gets bigger and a higher level, their needs become more complex. They go from just wanting food and water to wanting lighting and faith and healing and all these things that of course citizens are going to want in a fancy airborne flying city. So Yeah, if you haven't, if you do get the chance, I recommend checking out Airborne Kingdom if you're into that sort of relaxed city builder game. If you like things that are a bit more intense, on the edge of your seat, conflict, shooting, war sort of settings where you're gonna potentially lose everything and get wiped down by your opponent, you might find this a little bit sedate. But if you're someone who enjoys the likes of SimCity and watching something grow and build, you think you'll find a lot to like here. Hope you found this review useful. If you did, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button for catching more gaming content that comes out. And if you've got any questions about the game or you enjoyed this review, then please do leave me a comment in the box below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.